right, shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and that's still teaching us truth. And as always, want to give much peace, love, and salutations to the elect. All right, beginning with 144,000 and all the way down to 1/3. All right, the large multitude that believes and who the Lord's going to deliver in these last days. All right, so you always say shalom. Our Great Millstone Dallas back out here again. Today's the 20th of December, if I'm not mistaken. All right, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And we always open up our camp. All right, was saying through the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashem Shai that, hey man, it's been a hell of a year, man. All right, we got like 11 more days left of December, and then we're going to be in 2025. All right, in 2025, man, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai, man, we know that 2025 is going to be more amplified than 2024 is, man. Okay, I was looking at there's a magazine that came out recently, and it pretty much has the year 2025 on the cover of it, and it has it has a picture of Donald Trump on there. It got a picture of Bashar al-Assad on there. It got a picture of an eyeball with the nuclear symbol as a pupil. You know what I'm saying? It has a picture of a missile being shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little going to do a lesson on this. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the energy's out there. Judgment's getting ready to happen, man. Right? Judgment's already happening, man. Okay? You got Esau that's bugged out over all these stars, man. You know? And the average so-called Negro Latino Native American is completely gone. Bugged the fuck out is gone, man. Talk about have no idea what the hell is going on around them, you know? But these things have to happen though, man. Okay? Let's start with Revelation 1. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach says the revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. And that word revelation goes back to the word meaning to reveal or to pull back the veil, man. You see, the veil is being pulled back. All the lies is being pulled back. Okay. Okay, if you don't know, man, you've been lied to a majority of all your damn life, man. You've been lied to by your enemy, man. You see, hasn't told you who you truly are as a people, hasn't told you what's really going on in the world around you, and realistically, he's trying to kill you. You know, all these different pseudo lie or pseudo sciences and all these false miracles and things of that nature. The food's killing you. You know, the school system it just makes you more dumber. Or more dumb, you know. The water you drink is not real water. The air you breathe in is all toxic, full of chemicals. You know, the so-called religion that you worship, God and Jesus Christ, that was all a fabrication set up by your enemy too. You see, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God, ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Their true names are Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has sent out his prophets in these last days to truly let you know what the hell is going on, man. Okay? Luke 12 and 2. But there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed. So you start at verse 1. Luke 12 and 1. It says, and in the meantime, when there were gathered together an innumerable multitude of people, and so much that they thronged one upon another, he began to say unto his disciples, first of all, beware ye of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. Right. Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy, man. You know? And the reason why I wanted you to start at verse 1 is at the end of the day is because you do have different Israelite groups that are out there, man. And with these different Israelite groups that are out there, you have false doctrines mingled in between that too. You see? Because not everybody that's teaching that they're Israel is of Israel at the end of the day, man. You have an Israel of the Most High, which are the elect, which is going to teach the 100% truth. So it says, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, shalom. Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, all right, which is wickedness, man. Okay? And you got Israelite camps that's not really telling you about the MOTB. They're trying to completely switch the doctrine and say, you know, they pretty much what they were taught at one point, and they're just flip-flopping it now, man. You know? Like, for example, Bishop Nathaniel at the IUIC. Now the Charagma, now the Charagma was something that actually happened during the time of Nero. You know, it was an imprinted coin Which now you're saying that the MOTD is physical, by the way. You're not saying, you're no longer saying it's something spiritual. You know? And that's just one of many, but you got it, Doc.
Verse 2, but there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known.
Beautiful. There's nothing covered which shall not be revealed. Okay, read that second part again.
It says, neither hid that shall not be known.
Neither anything that's hid that's not going to be known, man. Everything that you do is going to be revealed at the end of the day, man. Wickedness is going to be revealed. The light's going to reveal it, man. The light's going to show forth the good as well as the bad. Okay? So right now, Esau, Edom, which Esau is the so-called white man, man. Okay? You are the biblical Edomites, man. The man that's ruling the world right now in wickedness, okay? You are the Edomites, man. Okay? The scripture says the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. So with the earth being given to the hands of the wicked, all right, he had his little time to rule. We in that little season right now, man. Okay, he had that little time to rule, to completely pretty much plaster the truth, be a forger of lies, be a goddamn demon on the planet Earth, and just lie. He deceived the whole world, man. You see, but now through the spirit of poverty, how about Shemal Shah, what's happening? He's being consumed. The word is consuming him, and he can no longer hide himself. Okay?
Luke 8 and verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Nothing secret which shall not be made manifest, which shall not be revealed. You see? And in the process of things being revealed, especially when it's a lie, there has to be an investigation made to prove whether that thing is true or false. You see? So the prophets are pretty much investigators, man, through the spirit. You know? Like Daniel, whenever you read the book of Susanna, you know, Daniel popped up. You know what I'm saying? And he cross-examined those two wicked ass jakes, man. He was pretty much an interrogator, man. You know, the prophets are righteous interrogators, man. And Esau's being pressed right now, man. You got Esau being pressed. You got these false teachers, these false wicked ass Israelites being pressed. You got the Christian church that's being pressed. You see, all lies are pretty much being pressed by the truth right now, man. You see, and Yahweh Bashem Shah has a sense where the truth is going to crush all kinds of deceptions, man. You know, you see, that's why the Lord got it set up. You know, as a matter of fact, you gonna make a point?
Oh well, you said Susanna, that was that's real spiritual. Susanna, you know, she was being perfect. You know, being lied on, and at the last minute, Daniel came about and did his interrogation. All right, he cross-examined those two wicked Israelites, and what happened? All right, she was scarcely saved. She was on the point of being put to death. All right, so that's a real spiritual book, but we know all the books are very spiritual, but we got to understand that she was scarcely saved, so that's like us, knowing that there's going to be a time that they're going to come down on it, persecuted. You have other jakes that's going to be coming down on us. All right, and like I said, we're going to be scarcely saved, as the scripture says. The elect is going to be scarcely saved.
Yep, because what does the name Daniel mean? You know, judge of the Most High. You know, so he came to judge the matter, and he came out of nowhere, bro. Like he was in the crowd, you know, he was in the crowd the whole time, just listening, you know, just paying attention first. You know what I'm saying? And he came in and the spirit was on him to pretty much to have it to where Susanna was justified, man. You know, and we're that woman, like you made the point. We're that woman, whereas we're hoping and praying through the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashem Shah. Look, we gonna be justified, man. Gonna be crying out, you know.
Jeremiah 23 and 29. It's not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces.
There it is. It says, not my word like fire and like a hammer that breaketh the rock into pieces, man. See? And Babylon the Great, okay? Babylon the Great is known as what? A great mountain. That's going to be, eventually it's going to be cast. It's going to be a burnt mountain, man. You see? And it's like that great stone or that great rock that's getting broken down, man, through the spirit. Okay, so that's our job. Our job is not to be liked by the masses of everybody. You know, our job isn't to be out here to try to gather everybody unto us and try to make, you know, trying to have everybody listen to it. You guys have nobody listening to you guys. Well, our message isn't for everybody, man. You know, we understand and know that most people are going to walk past. Most people ain't going to get it. Most people are going to scoff. but those whose ears are supposed to fall on is going to get it. We firmly understand that. The election hath obtained it, and the rest are going to be blinded. You see? But everybody coming up with these fake ass doctrines, these pseudo breakdowns, you know, these lies that's been taught. If you come up against the men of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, it's going to be broken to pieces, man. You see? And Christianity failed. Christianity has failed you Americans, man. Okay, Christianity has failed, especially you so-called Negroes, man. You know? You got these, now you got these so-called Christian apologists trying to walk up, trying to quote unquote debunk us, you know, trying to debunk the Hebrew Israelites, you know. And it's like at the end of the day, if you really a Christian, if you really a follower of the Messiah, right? Shouldn't you shake the dust from your feet? Shouldn't you shake the dust and keep it moving? Why y'all got to come on our platform, man? But anyway, you know,
Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. Revelation of Yahushua Mashiach, which the Most High gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. Right?
It says things which must shortly come to pass. Okay, that's the key. The book of Revelation is a book of prophecy, man. Okay, it's a book of prophecy as well as a book of history, man. You know, but it says of things which must shortly come to pass. Okay, and if it's things which must shortly come to pass, that lets you know that the MOTB written about in Revelation the 13th chapter did not come to pass during the time of Nero, man. It said of things which must shortly come to pass, which even to Nero was 20 years before this was even written, give or take. You know what I'm saying? So we're out here to prophesy, man. That's the testimony of Yahushua. It's the spirit of prophecy, man. Which is why we out here. And man, oh man, it's various different signs happening right now, man. A lot of things going on planet Earth, man. Right? A lot of deception, you know. A lot of demons is out here. You know, hey, it is what it is, man. Let me get that. It's Sirach 36. You can start talking about that.
Sirach 36, and verse 1 says, have mercy upon us, O Yahweh, power of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee.
Send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee, man. And one of the main things, for I rather say the first and foremost, the main thing right now that's sending fear upon the nations is the prophets rising up. Okay, that's first and foremost. Okay, as a matter of fact, Revelation 11, you know, that further backs that point up. Revelation. Yep. You can stretch it.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 11. It says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Right. It says after 3 days and a half, 350 years, okay, from 1619, all right, going on to the late 1960s, mid to late 1960s, going to the 70s. All right, that's when pretty much the spirit of life really entered into us, man. Okay, John the Baptist came back, which we believe in faith, and that's other oppositions. Okay, and pretty much from that point forward, the truth began to be flourished. You see, and even at the beginning of that point too, Esau really began to have a downfall, man. You know, years before, Esau trying to go into the heavens around the same time with the space race with Sputnik and Russia. You know, and the prophecy says in the book of Obadiah that what, you know, though you cast your nest amongst the stars, this will I bring you down, man. You know, which a lot of that was fabricated. You know, with Esau, of course. You know, but great fear really great fear came upon our enemies when they seen men come back out there and start preaching the truth, man. Various different street corners throughout Babylon, beginning here in Babylon the Great, man. Can you read that again?
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Go ahead. Verse 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither.
This is the next step. This is the next step. Then they heard a great voice from heaven saying, what? Come up hither.
Right.
Which is this is going to be a voice in the Hebrew tongue that's going to be spoken to us. We're going to hear it. We're going to know it. And Lord willing, be of that number. We're going to be beamed up. That's the next great thing that's getting ready to happen.
Right.
You see, that's why you got Esau spooked out and bugging out over these chariots, man. It's like, go ahead.
No, I was pretty much like, yeah, basically.
Yep. He's bugging out over these chariots because he knows that's the next big thing. And you know, they're trying to throw drones in there. Then they're also mentioning, I was reading another article today going in on how you have this he's a Israeli, so he's a small hat, right? And a Israeli retired, he was a retired general for 30 years going into the space war, for lack of better words, military and space, militarizing the heavens. And he's trying to say, once again, it's a small hat saying this, trying to say that there's a galactic contract between pretty much them and the aliens. They're throwing that word out there now, you know, on how pretty much that this is the aliens and, you know, the blasphemy of the heavens, man. See? Trying to throw that great deception and that lie out there, man, to keep people confused, man.
They're trying to throw the lies out there so they can really that Project Blue Beam is real.
Yep.
That's the money out here. I saw the agents.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, you know.
Revelations 11 and 12. It says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up. They ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
Yep, they ascended up into heaven in a cloud. Now a Christian could read this and just think that there's going to be literally a cumulus cloud in front of them. And they're just going to be floating up into a cloud. And that's going to be, no, that cloud is talking about a chariot, man. Of what the world deems as a UFO.
Advanced technology. The world has never seen.
Yep. Talking about advanced chariot.
Like, wow.
Like a chariot literally got its own spirit, man. Whereas it's like you enter into a being to a degree, man. You know, which when the world sees it, man, there's a reason why Revelation 1 it says that all the tribes of the earth shall wail whenever they see Yahushua come back, man. They're gonna be afraid, man. People gonna be dropping dead, heart attacks. You know, people gonna just be dying. People gonna be shitting on themselves, throwing up, pissing on themselves, screaming and crying. You know. And then they're gonna get that message that the message is on the way too. So it's gonna be like the Lord gonna really put fear upon these people, man. You know, that's why the elect, Lord will be that number. That's why the elect are also gonna be affrighted too. You know, we're gonna pray into Yahweh outside that we of that ilk that's gonna be delivered up out of this madness, man. It's gonna be crazy out here, man.
Yeah, since righteous be scarcely saved.
Yep. Peter. Scarcely saved, man. When something's scarce.
So a lot of delusions out here that's going to draw people to. You know, a lot of this is already beginning with these UAPs and stuff like that. It's a lot of deception going on. Okay, so you know, faith is going to be key in certain doctrines. So we're not going to mix and mingle with people who's take the doctrine because that doctrine literally is going to lead to salvation. Start having a faith in a certain understanding. Yeah. Because we know the times that are coming are bad. Go ahead, bro.
I got two real quick. Go ahead. I want to get that word ascending in Revelation 11 and 12. The Strong's G305 albino. It says when you go down to the Greek lexicon, it says to go up, to move up to a higher place, to ascend into a ship. So yeah, backing up on the point of these clouds so that the scriptures are referring to actually buildings. All right, ships that people are saying, man. Like the elder said, I got a precept for the elder, man, because he had mentioned how these people are going to be basically deceived by a lot of this shit, a lot of these doctrines that's going out, a lot of things that Esau throwing this shit in there. You know, like the brother said earlier with the drones. It's going to be a lot of deception out there, man. So this is 2 Esdras chapter 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the token, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
That's right. This is something that the apostles have brought out very often, you know, alluding to the things like Project DB, Defeat My Drift. I ain't keep saying it, right? Look that up. Basically, they're going to deceive the people with the alien attack.
Yep.
It's real, brothers. So knowing that nowadays more and more people gonna catch on to cherish and things of that nature. You know,
Normalizing it.
they started normalizing. People looking out for people more suspicious. Even with us, people are starting to take pictures again. It's starting to be popularized. Because a lot of things are gonna come down the pipe.
It's heavy, man, because it's like in the midst of these, you know, these drones that Esau's putting out there. These ain't no little fucking Walmart drones that, you know, the little with the little four. Like somebody somebody on a goddamn me ceiling or rooftop. No, like Esau got some, man. Look, all right, Esau got some high level technology out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he got some shit that will blow your mind.
Stuff that blow your mind, you about to all come out.
He's like, I got the fries, I cross your up.
Yeah.
The longest time. I gotta eat, man. That nigga got some shit out there that'll make you be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, if this nigga can bring a hologram of Tupac out, this nigga got some shit out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's some low level shit at a concert.
And we were watching the movie Afraid, meeting a couple of the brothers in Sequoia, and they was going into like the power of AI, right? And how sophisticated AI is going to be. And really, it was showing you the horrors of these smart cities. These smart cities are going to have your data, where you're going, who you're talking to, what you said. Everything's going to be quantified and stored on a cloud. You're going to have total control over you.
Yep. You see how that in that movie made it look like remember the people came to his house at the end, they were trying to kill him.
You're right.
AI made it look like them niggas was actually kidnapping shit, man.
Right.
Like they were kidnapping kids and shit. Really was a whole lot.
Watch a whole lot.
Yeah, bro. Man, yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that. They said so that they may believe in a lie. You know, but hey, man, this AI technology, you know, this MOTB, you know, this micro C-hip, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very, very sophisticated, man. As a matter of fact, can we look at the definition of sophisticated real quick? Cause that chip, man, that MOTB is gonna be a very sophisticated piece of technology, man. Okay, it's not gonna just be no low level thing, or you ain't gonna be able to go to the store and get this. No, it's gonna be it's a lot bigger than that, man. Buying and selling is the aspect of what makes the world revolve, man. Economy, you know, traffic.
Right. I think that where economy goes to basically a phrase like who gets what. That's what the economy basically encapsulates. So
a currency,
you can maybe cut you out the economy, the world, the infrastructure.
cut your ass off.
Everybody, well, just hungry. I just got it, man. You gotta get out.
Yep. You ain't gonna be able to drive no car.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to have no job. You ain't gonna be able to apply for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to do shit. You know, it's gonna be a very sophisticated piece of technology, man.
All right, this is a Google definition word of sophisticated. It says having, revealing, or proceeding from a great deal of worldly experience or knowledge.
Can you read that again? Because the elder mentioned data earlier. He said pretty much everything's gonna be in it. Everything that you do, your being of who you are, the things that you like, the things that you don't like, the things that you watch on TV, the ads that you know, the things that you buy, what make you. It's pretty much everything like that is going into a database right now.
It's quantified. Your likes and things of that nature. Everything about you is quantified. Right? They have your likes and things of that nature. They're able to sell you certain things that you keep bringing up. We keep on talking about boxing. Eventually, they're going to send us some boxing gear.
Yep.
Or cooking gear. Right? Because they have you quantified. They know what you like.
Man,
you know?
it's like pretty much him. That's Esau to a degree. playing God because the playing as if he's the Most High, because it's pretty much him saying like, look, I can show forth this before you even speak it, but it's already in your mind. Look, you know what I'm saying, to a degree, because it's like you thinking about it already.
Certain songs.
Mm-hmm.
You ever think about a song and then just pop up on your feed and your YouTube?
Man.
That's
They said that Jesus, what's it, towers, like 5, 6, towers now. What is it, 6G towers? They actually have where they supposed to, like, when you think of something, even if you ain't trying to pull it up, it's supposed to be like it's gonna register to your phone and you'll be able to just show you the information on what you've been thinking about and talking about. So that's something that Esau is definitely looking to put aside. That's when it goes to even like 2 Corinthians 15, when it goes to a man shall desire to go to a city. It's gonna be checkpoint, but also we want to put something in you where if you think about trying to go somewhere with 15 minutes in, like, no, you can't even go there. They already know.
I want to get the etymology. It's the etymologyonline.com. It says sophisticated. It says mixed with foreign substance, impure, no longer simple or natural. But when you jump down, it says altered dishonesty.
woo, somebody who's sophisticated.
Altered dishonesty. Altered, like, but it's altered. It makes you think of the pseudo 2 Thessalonians. It's his miracles or his pseudoscience. That's heavy. Can you read that last part?
It says altered dishonesty. So, altered dishonesty.
To alter dishonesty, and that's what he wants to do to your DNA. That's really what he wants to do to your DNA, and he's mainly targeting you Israelites, man. That's mainly who he wants. Now he gonna get his own people. He wants it to be a worldwide thing, but he knows that Jake is as the sands of the sea. We scattered all over the place, man. So if you make this MOTB worldwide, he's like, man, I can get him. I got him. But that's what he wants to do with the MOTB, to alter dishonestly, man. He wants to alter you, to formulate you into his being, into his way. Man, sophisticated. Wow. Somebody sophisticated. That's it.
That's really an insult.
Yeah. I'm so sophisticated. Pretty much when somebody calls you being sophisticated, you're pretty much saying that this person's dishonest.
Well, look at Esau. That's a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
He comes around, he seems like he's speaking so well, he's so well put together, and so cultured. This nigga's a complete dude,
Bro. It says obscure or corrupt with fallacies.
Right. Fallacies. Wow. Fallacy is basically using one instance to gauge one situation or one experience to gauge a whole scenario. Like, case in point, you go on this bread Zeppelin, you hungry as hell, and you're like, man, this is the best bread Zeppelin I had in my life. It's like, well, how you know that? I just know. Right? Or you make the assumption that every bread Zeppelin is just smashed.
Hey, right. Yeah. This is the AI overview for fallacy. Fallacy is a flawed argument that uses invalid reasoning or mistaken beliefs to make a claim seem logical.
That's essentially what, like the brother brought out, pseudoscience. And second, that's essentially what pseudoscience is. Pseudoscience is synonymous with the term scientific racism. So when you use pseudoscience, you know what I'm saying, it's tied to scientific racism. Basically, they use these various assumptions and use biased data to come up with a conclusion about people or race relations. Like, case in point, Drapetomania. Drapetomania simply says, if you are a so-called Negro, you want to be free, you have a mental disorder. They named it Drapetomania.
That's crazy.
So basically, say any nigga that want to be free got to be crazy to be falling over here.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Or like Stockholm syndrome to a degree.
Right.
But Esau does that worldwide. He'll formulate this story and call this person a dictator, go over there and completely bomb the shit out of them, kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? To spread all kinds of, and then occupy the land and just play. Over here in America, the propaganda will be all kinds of evil, just to really just to get his way. And Esau's been doing that. He's been doing that since his inception, man. You know, he's always been on the mission to kill Jacob. That's his goal.
Yep. Says in Psalm 50, I pull it up.
Absolutely.
Psalm 55:21. The word of his mouth was smoother than butter. The war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawing sword.
Man, you got it out.
Hey, that's how Esau. You know, like I said, he's always gonna make you feel like he's gonna make you comfortable with his words, but yet he's always looking to what? Destroy you. That's his MO. All right. He never come at you like with like fork going like being direct, as they would say. He can always come with it and say, you know, hey, we're gonna do this for you. We want to help you. I'm looking to help you. Help me help you. But all of a sudden, when you allow him to help you, what happened? You all be like, damn, I think I'm worse off when what happened before you came to me.
Yep.
That's what he did over in Iraq. All right. That's what he did over in Afghanistan. Here.
What the Native Americans said, what the the Gadites.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
and you know, like I say, they were trying to help him when he came over here. All right, grinding up pine cones, trying to help him because they was down when they came over here. When he got back to help, what did he do? He deceived them.
Yep. I got something to say. Proverbs 26, and I'm gonna start at verse 23 and read down. It says, "Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross." So
outwardly you look like it looks like it's valuable. Break into it, it has no value. That's essentially Esau's whole enterprise. And how he's ran this world is unbeneficial not only to himself but the earth itself.
sugar-coated shit. You got a potsherd or earthenware, but it's glossed over with gold and silver. You know what I'm saying? It's not really, you know what I'm saying? It's really clay. It really ain't nothing. You know? Verse 24. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. And that's what you see going on right now, man. Esau's wickedness and his deception, his mischief is being showed. It's being laid open throughout the world right now, man. All his lies is being revealed. All his lies is being revealed to be lies because they've been deemed as truths for so long. You see, and that's kind of what we opened up with, is the fact of how the Lord got his prophets out. Really, it's been a great investigation on Esau. You know what I'm saying? It's an inquisition of the ungodly being made. So he can't hide himself no more. He can't hide behind the nationality of people no more. A so-called nationality, which he done created a whole system of what race is. He lied behind that. Then he used being quote unquote white to justify the slaughter of millions of people, and to put himself at the upper echelon and everybody else to be beneath him. And that's all a lie, man. He's really, the scripture says that he will be narrowly looked upon in the last days, man. He's being looked at to be really the insignificant scumbag that he truly is, man. You see? And it's just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse for him until Yahweh Shah comes and just completely just takes him out the way, man. That was another precept. I got to plug my phone real quick.
Sirach 13:3. Which I'm going to break it down. The rich man have done wrong and yet is threatened, and yet threatened with all. The poor is wrong and he is much entreat also. Man. Sirach 13:3. You want to read it? But I'll get a GLT for you.
He said something.
13 and 3.
Sirach chapter 13 and verse 3, it says, if a rich person wrongs someone, he can afford to add insult to injury. But if a poor person is wrong, he is forced to apologize for himself.
Right. So this is what they make Jake do. They make Jake apologize.
I was just thinking about that. Yo.
Hey, who did they make Jake apologize? Well, who made Jake apologize recently? Okay, Malone made Sakari Kim apologize. The second in command went up there and said, why don't you give me a hug? And this supposed to be the Sakari Kim, the dagger Kim. We got the Gats. We ain't taking nothing for nobody. We're from dishing vocab alone, bringing up dirt about him, thinking he was gonna stop to asking for a hug. You know, not saying that's a hyperbole. Not saying that they corrected what they've done as far as bringing guns to account, but the message overall is correct. Esau Edom is going down. Father wicked he's done around the world. You should feel ashamed today, but you shouldn't have to feel like you got to defend yourself to the point where you asking for a hug.
Right. Yep. You supposed to contemn a vile person like that, man. You ain't even supposed to let that person around you. Because like you said, Sakari means dagger. But here it is, you got the main one trying to put a dagger in your face.
Right.
And if you was smart and if you was being tactical, because we are in the spiritual war, the spiritual dagger. You know what I'm saying?
Being spiritual, not that you was
Yeah.
and you was put down the gun, that's a like conversation.
Yep.
If you did that because carnally understood, then guess what? This nigga got money, he got back, and he ain't going anywhere. He's backed.
Yep.
So I'm gonna drop the tough guy the tough guy stuff. And paint myself in a more what's the word? Palatable.
Yeah, it's palatable. Yeah, that's a good word.
A more palatable stance.
Yep.
Not saying you beat up per se or bitched up per se, but you definitely threw that posture out there because you understood carnally speaking what vocabulary long had.
Yep.
You pivoted, bro. And ultimately, it had to do with the fact that, guess what? This man is empowered and he's able to run his kingdom the way he wants to.
Yep, that's it. Because if you was wise, man, you wouldn't have did that. Just imagine the apostles doing something like that. But that's the thing that you got willful. You got people who are self-willed, man. Self-willed children that's just out here just doing whatever the hell they want to do, looking crazy as hell. Pretty much being openly exposed in the midst of the congregation of your foolishness, man. You got a lot of Israelites that are now their follies being laid open even more now, man. More so now than ever. People reneging and changing the doctrine because now we're coming down to the wire, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Giving out subliminals, bringing out subliminally what the MOTB is.
You know what I'm saying?
But that was very sophisticated. That was a very sophisticated breakdown. Of Nero. Making it to where you had to have that license that you took that vow.
Yep.
That was very sophisticated. You know what's coming next, bro.
Yep.
You have to take that pledge. It's not going to be prophecy if it's already happened.
Things which must shortly come to pass.
Right. So it's getting serious. It's getting serious out here.
Yep.
Jake party and having a good time. Just said like the apostle bar, like to say. Meanwhile, she getting serious out here, bro. I'm getting serious, bro.
Glad that we talking about, let vocab be up there begging, sitting with them. They want to become what? Join with them, I guess. But like you said, overall, that's supposed to be looking at him as your enemy. He's trying to come against the word. Rock 12 and verse 12 says, "Set him not by thee, lest he has overthrown thee. He stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith."
Exactly what he's trying to do. Because Vocab alone calls himself an Israelite under the banner of covenant theology. He says, no, spiritually speaking, I'm and my people, right? The Calvinists have become the spiritual Israelites. Now you can get underneath our banner and call yourself a Christian, and a spiritual Israelite, but you got to come underneath our banner, right? He's trying to take, our birthright once again, theologically speaking. So you got to be wary of a guy like that. Don't play with that. Don't play with fire, man.
Yep.
You think that you know what you're doing, swimming in the ocean, man. There's some sharks and stuff out there that you ain't never seen before.
Yep.
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 I think about camping on about it. He'll do it, whatever it takes to get anything on you to defame you. Better be careful.
Sirach 13:01, backing up your point. He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that hath fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
All right. Look, what's that word pitch? I don't want to say something wrong. I'm assuming something dirty.
Yeah, I think like pitch is like
Something like cold, like some cold words that's cold or something.
yeah,
I'm not sure.
don't say like pitch, it would be like a noun.
Really, GNT.
It says asphalt.
Asphalt. That's why it's
hard, yeah, slime.
Yeah, slime.
Okay.
Slime. So,
That's hard to get off too.
right.
That should get hard. Like that should get hard too. Like that's just not easy to get off.
That's what they used to make the roads out of. Add more so a mixture. Used to more for a mixture of that rubber and that concrete. Back in the day, even the concrete, the roads were way more easy to walk on, man. You walk on these roads now, I feel like straight out. Like right now, it's concrete. But one, it's too much traffic. But they took this model, and ran with it because it's easier to put down, easier to repair too. Cheaper, right? Back, I don't know if y'all been. Even if you go to a nice city, I know what I'm talking about. They had that rubber right there.
Oh, yeah.
Tar. That's
Yeah,
what I'm looking
it's
for.
hard. It's hard. You get more smooth.
To be smoother.
Drive the first ride on it.
Got a little give to it. They got a little give to it.
It's like a little cushion to it too. Not
Yeah.
cushion, but it's like you can feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's basically what that is. But if it get hard on you, get on you. Like the brother said, it's very hard, difficult to get on.
It's like it was a man in Mississippi.
All right, brother. All right. All right. Be stay right there, big bro. Yeah, stay right there, big bro. Okay, no, stay right there for me, baby. You stay. That was all right there. Okay. I'm sorry, brother. Okay. Go ahead.
What book do you read?
Okay, we're about to pull it right now.
Like the church.
Yeah, we're about to pull it for you right now. Go ahead and get it. But we were just reading the GLT.
Oh yeah.
TNT, excuse me. That's just a Bible that we use.
So right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So right.
Tell them. Get the scripture.
So Rock chapter 13 and verse 1 of the GNT, it says, if you touch tar, it will stick to you. And if you keep company with arrogant people, you will come to be just like them.
Read it one more time.
So Rock 13 and 1 in the GNT.
Can you get your voice up a little bit, brother?
If you touch tar, it will stick to you. And if you keep company with arrogant people, you will come to be just like them.
That's right. So we were speaking about Esau Edom. This is so-called. Hold on, brother. We got an audience speaking to you.
I can't ask questions.
Of course, but everything got to be decently in order, okay? No, sir. Just wait. Please, just wait for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be I want you to feel comfortable, be mean to you. Okay. So, right now we're talking about Esau Edom. Because really, I want to debate something. That's why I want you. I can appreciate you got these questions, but I want you to slow down because I want to debate something to you. That's the only reason I'm saying, okay, hold on. Just trying to be, man. That's it. I'm just trying to do my job, man. That's it. I mean, brother, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. So read it one more time.
Sirach chapter 13 and verse 1 in the GNT. If you touch tar, it will stick to you. And if you keep company with arrogant people, you will come to be just like them.
Right. So you touch that tar, you'll work on the church site that tar, you get it on your hand, it's hard to get off. You gotta use special soap. You know what I'm saying? The same way you that's
Tar,
what do you mean by that?
tar is cancer. So you must touch it.
You mean tar like what do you mean by tar?
You talking about
Yeah,
sticks up together.
yeah.
It's to rub something out. There's a lot of that. They,
So okay, that's what I'm saying. So it'd be hard for you to get it off.
yeah, they use the chemistry.
It's still there. That's so. But they gotta have that really available. You work on a construction site that ain't got that available. You in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It should be on you. Same thing how that tar is sticks on you and hang around somebody who's arrogant that it sticks on you. It sticks to you that wickedness. And it is. It's stupid when you got enough money to act stupid, you never know how you met.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. Don't try to lift something too heavy for you, and don't keep company with people who are richer and more powerful than you.
That's right.
You cannot keep a clay pot next to an iron kettle. The pot will break if it hits the kettle.
It's bad you got an iron pot and then you got a clay pot, man. You're gonna win that battle, man. The iron kettle, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you over here trying to clash with somebody that's rich. They got resources, they got backing. And look,
Yeah.
you're not gonna win that battle carnally, dog. You ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, because when you party with people who got money and make you arrogant,
Yeah,
you in the bar, you probably buy you calling girl, come on, girl. And she just coming in getting drinks and head down. You know, you ain't contributing, but you being arrogant. You really being that kind of ass. You know. So when it's time for that bill to get paid, they looking at you like you gonna put in. That's when the clash might happen.
Yep.
You know.
you know, you know what I'm saying. I thought my check was gonna come today.
And you might have my check work.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Some days it come early, some days it don't.
Yes.
You know, so depending on what day it falls on.
Yeah. So one thing I always did, I always told myself, you know what I'm saying, if I ever wanted to party but I ain't got enough money, I'm probably just not gonna go. Even if somebody tells me they got it. That's how I used to be. I just I'm gonna sit my ass up.
Yep.
Because you always want to, you know, not offend by asking for too much. You know what I'm saying? You always want to be kind of, you know, the money make things different. You know?
That's why the scriptures tell you that that the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right.
You know, it could bring all kind of wicked devices, all kind of it could bring all kinds of disagreements. It could break friendships. You know, but you know, that's why I said the money itself isn't evil, but the love for it is, man. You know, I think verse 3 was going. We already read verse 3 in the GMT. You know what I'm saying? But I want to bring out about the pitch because you mentioned the fact of how, you know, that that wickedness will stick to you, man. You know, if you get around somebody that's wicked, that what how's the saying go? You know, like something can rub off on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's habits can rub off on you. You know what I'm saying? It's bro. Like this thing is deep, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep company with a wicked individual, man, that shit will rub off on you, man. Where you start acting like that. That's why now when you look at the Sakari, you know, or I'd rather just say like Genesis. You know what I'm saying? Well, really, they all the same shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? When they debate people, it's more of like an Edomite kind of style debate. You know what I'm saying? Edomite conjecture and things of that nature. You know, it's really no spirit. It's really no spirit with them. You know, So it's all about trying to sound smart, man. All these books and things, man, they're trying to be book smart. But that's not what the Lord is looking for, man.
With the spirit.
You know? Yeah, you don't got the spirit, you don't got the fruit of the spirit backing you, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, the fruit of the spirit, you wouldn't need a gun.
Yeah, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere near that, man. You can understand and know that you're all about outside. He's your protection and your strength. Man.
That's the person who got you.
Yeah. Did you have it?
No, not
Okay. This is Sirach, excuse me, book of Psalm, chapter 10. Let's see. I'm gonna start at verse 8 and read down to verse 10. It says that he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net, his traps. You know what I'm saying? When you get drawn into that net, it's a trap, man. You know? And that's really all that Esau is trying to do. Trying to lure you in and draw you into confusion. You know? Psalm 10 and 8 again. It says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
Ooh, man, that's going into his diplomacy, man. He's very hostile towards all of his, like, all of his partners in business, even China.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as much they need, America needs China. Hostile towards everyone, man. Boasts over them. You know, yeah, you be able to make money with them, but it's just like you do it in such an arrogant way. You know, and a lot of times you're ripping them off these nations. You know, NATO is tired of you, right? You just bullying everybody.
Yep. That's that scripture in Daniel. It says that his look was more stout than his fellows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much meaning that he has a boastful eye towards everybody, man.
Hey, remember the four brothers that movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
They had Tyrese in it, Mark Wolf, yeah. And then you had the main the boss that was just a total asshole, bro. The antagonist, bad boy, eat off the floor.
Yep.
Right? The sweet. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Right. He could do that because basically, they was equal. So at the end, guess what? His friends got tired of and set him up, man. That's what's gonna happen. Somebody was speaking to this place, bro.
Look at that movie, they gave him a better offer. You know, they were like, hey, we ain't gonna treat you like this. That's how it was gonna happen when they gonna start hating the war, they're gonna hate America. It's getting to that point, you know. And when you look at who's gonna come back in office, you know, you got Trump. Just look at when he was in office at first and he was going around his fellow leaders, you know, his peers, his leaders, and all that. What he do? He was walking around with pumping them and stepping in front of them. That's, you know, so that's the private level.
In the country, they like to call it, it's going to sound explicit, but dragging your nuts, man.
It is.
I got to talk to y'all like this. You know, dragging your nuts. Basically, you walking on somebody, man. That's how America has treated the world, man. Like I said, even China. You know, this stuff is stirring up in the South China Sea, right? It had to do really with Taiwan. You know? And there's diplomacy with Taiwan, you know. So it's a lot, you know. This guy got a lot going on, man. Very stout fellow.
Yep. And that word stout means to be arrogant, like extremely arrogant. You know, to be very, very arrogant, man. You know, and what better person like Donald J. Trump to get back in office, man? Like the priest Amonte just mentioned. He's the perfect person, man. Especially what's going on right now with these different nations, man. All this war brewing up. You know, Donald Trump was talking about, yeah, man, you know, I'm not opposed to pulling out of NATO. He's like, shit, I'll do it. I want to pull out of NATO, man. Matter of fact, let's smack tariffs on China. Let's put tariffs on China. Look, and we got it. We do our own thing. We got it. It's like, all right,
mine.
like okay, you know.
Mine.
Yep.
Think about it is. Think about it. China. The thing about it with China. Where's my voice? The thing about this with China is the fact that China is still in bed with America and vice versa. You know, they're trying to live nigga China, and China now has risen their GDP exponentially, man, and also got the nation at a substantial amount at a poppy, man, all because of what vocation, skill set. Okay, so now you got America, if you will, put tariffs on it, and then China put tariffs on America. Man, it's so distracting, bro. I'm trying to keep preaching. This shit is really distracting.
Yeah, it's fake. That nigga say anything.
Yeah, but China has put tariffs on America also.
Yeah,
you know, because China has certain material that has to be used to make weaponry that America uses, man. So these other nations, they're boasting up against this place. Yep. Not to mention BRICS is going on, been going on. We've been reporting that for almost 10 years now. Yep. They're getting stronger. Okay? Yep. The weak are literally saying they're strong, like it says in Joel, the 3rd chapter.
Yep. And you got literal, quote unquote, I'd rather say allies that America really like relies upon, you know, in regards to, for example, like oil, you know, when it comes to like Saudi Arabia, things of that nature, man, that's actually turning on America too. You know, OPEC, like I'm talking about, man, you know, like Saudi Arabia, like pretty much like, no, we're gonna go mess with Russia, man. That's gonna hurt America, man. But it's really gonna cripple the whole world. It's when Babylon falls, the world falls, man. This whole system, every system is connected, man. Right. It ain't gonna be Babylon falls and then Russia gonna be on the top and then China, yeah, we good now, we big shit. No, China gonna crumble, man. Russia gonna crumble. Okay,
pull out. They have an interdependent relationship.
Yeah,
basically they need one another right now. Yeah. So they're basically playing chess with one another in regards to slowing down the production of each country. Right. Because America doesn't do shit. America's in trouble. America's GDP hasn't been working. You have a substantial amount of males that don't want to work. Now you start to see all these women in these jobs because they made it to where males, in particular white males, they don't want to work. They're disenfranchised. Yep. They're giving up on life, bro. Right? So these economic wars are going to lead to a hot war. Yep. We see it already ruling in various places.
Go ahead, bro. This back time how everything is like all these nations are basically connected to what America got going, man. It's Revelation 18:10. Standing afar off for fear of her torment, saying a lot. Verse 9, it says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornications and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
And it says all the kings of the earth are going to wail and lament for her. That her is talking about America, Babylon the Great, when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Pretty much America being destroyed, man. This cash cow that these different nations was able to eat off of, they ain't gonna be able to eat no more. You know?
Got it. We'll jump down to 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Yep. You got it.
No. Okay. America's one of the biggest consumers. You know, you're receiving these goods from these other countries. They're going into like China. Every time you get something from a store, you look at it, you're gonna see China, Taiwan. You're not gonna see folks. It's not gonna really be American made. All right. And that was something that, you know, through the spirit, how about you, the Lord set that up. I remember in the 80s, you could get stuff for America, but as time progressed, especially getting to the 90s, what happened? A lot of businesses started going over to these other countries. All right.
Right. So I'm gonna read the NLT verse 12. It says she bought great quantities of gold, silver, jewels, and pearls, fine linen, purple silk, and scarlet cloth, things made of fragrant thyme wood, ivory, ivory goods, and objects made of expensive wood and brass and iron and marble.
Right, commodities.
Yeah,
Yep. A lot of these things you can't get in America.
right.
They gotta be brought in.
Right.
It's exports and imports.
See, that when talking about, we were talking about getting building up companies who start doing steel here again.
Yep.
All these different things that
Fracking for oil.
Oh yeah, you need all these things to keep an economy going.
Right.
Especially now you're building up infrastructure as far as buildings, certain things. Now you need these things, but yet you got to go over to what these countries to get them. You know, but when that dollar starts slipping off more and more, what's going to happen? They're starting to drop that dollar. You need and for then what countries? America says, I'm gonna use my money to get it from you. But now these countries saying, well, we don't need this dollar now. Now you gotta what? You gotta pass something that's gonna be backed by gold or something like that. Now it's gonna what? Things are starting to the tide's starting to turn.
Right.
You know?
That's what the BRICS currency was going off of. That was being backed by.
Yeah.
Oh, just people going over there trying to make it
You know? The trade route is starting to stay within what? The Asiatic area. It's kind of diminishing, look like from going from the east over into the west. Because they're making their own pacts amongst one another. Right?
They pretty much trying to box America out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And when you box, if you try to eventually box America out, what's going to happen is the fact that that's when you're going to start seeing inflation take place.
Right.
Especially when these different nations create their own, have their own currency backed by oil. Man.
Yeah.
That's when you're going to see a lot of these dollars that's in these various different countries flood back to the States, man. And that's when you're going to start seeing hyperinflation.
But you know what's crazy is America kind of boxing themselves out.
Yeah, they shoot themselves in the foot.
With these various sanctions. Like you're stopping exports and imports. And you're in a dying economy. So America is playing chess right now to go to war.
Yeah.
They think they're ready for another war. They're looking at these countries like they were 30 years ago when we were just being bored. Right? In the 80s. You think Russia's Soviet Union again. Right? They're way more sophisticated. China is good at China. Right? And no, you don't have your thumb on it like you think you do. And that arrogance is going to be a downfall in this place, right?
Right. Really, that's a scripture where it says that in the book of Obadiah, where it says that they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under them. You know, because Esau really shooting himself in the foot, man. He's really boxing himself out. But it's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai upon him to do that, though. You know, that's that pride and that arrogance that he thinks that he's going to be able to. He think he's going to be able to come out the other side, man. You know, his inward thought is that their house shall continue forever. You know what I'm saying? Like he really think that he's gonna be good. Like he's straight.
He gonna make America great again.
Like,
Trump is in there. We're supposed to make America great again.
like nigga, we ain't going down, dog. No. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about?
Tariffs. The country don't do tariffs, they do power. So America has lost its power. That's why they get all the resources from another country. When you do that, bro, if you can argue resources don't make nothing in your country, you lost your power. Now you can do the book.
But hey, Jaquan, check this out though. The IURC said that the MOTB is a tariff. How does that make sense? I'm just throwing it out there because they said that before. How is that the MOTB when a tariff stops you from being able to buy and sell? But they said that the MOTB is a tariff, which will cause you, if you had the MOTB, you could buy and sell.
Right, I embargo.
Y'all not spiritual. Y'all should just go to church.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just raise the roof.
Man, barbecue.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Eat, drink, and be merry.
You ain't got Adam. You ain't got it.
You got it. or whatever. Yeah, Psalm 49. You said, you know, you didn't advocate it. You know, over your day. You want to pull the game. So I got one for you. You got it.
Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been the golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are bad.
Yep. And Babylon that's talking about America, man. You know, America has spread its philosophies. You know, it's pseudoscience and lies. It's completely just spread it worldwide, man. You know, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all these nations drunken. You see? But now these nations, after, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got that, you drinking and you got that feel good. You got that headache. You're like, man, you know, all brothers can attest to this, man. You drank, well, you drunken so much the night before, and you wake up feeling fucked up, and you tell yourself in your head, like, man, I ain't drinking this. I don't even want to drink no more. That's what these nations is pretty much like, man. They waking up from that they pretty much waking up from that that hangover, and they're like, God damn, I drank too much, man. I ain't messing with this no more, man. You see? That's what's going on, man. America is boxing itself out, man. And its pride, and America's pride, and Esau's pride is going to be to his downfall, to his destruction. Pride comes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. You know?
And they was able to influence, bro. America was able to influence, and then the particular nation they're going to get down. He was able to, you know, bring in people to take down that leader and then set up puppet leaders. You see, so you either gonna take this wine, or they're gonna force you to drink that shit. You see, now to the point where these nations are mad, like the brother read, man. You know, that's why you had Canada talking about a Trump getting off. It's talking about these goddamn the tariff or whatever. They said they're gonna cut power out. You know what I'm saying? To particular states of like in New York, particular states like that, man. They gonna cut their power, bro. So these man, hey, bro, it's a lot of shit happening. You even had that NATO dude basically telling the NATO
general, like,
the secretary, he said to the people to prepare, all right, to start to give up luxuries, man. They know they're getting ready to go to war.
Yeah, for wartime.
Wartime mind state. Yeah, bro. Yep. So they know what's up with it, bro. Man, everything is prophecy coming to pass, bro.
Everybody take this shit simple here.
Man,
Yeah.
Everybody in the playful mood, skits. Everybody could be, right. Shit was get serious.
Yep.
You gotta know that.
Yep.
That's why we out here. You know, because this guy puts go hard in the paint to ensure that this place keeps going the way it's going, or that he has a piece of the pie on his next to go. You know,
that's that scripture. Real quick, just to back up your point, real quick. That's the scripture in Jeremiah where it said that go up to the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care, man. See, these people they're not worried about no wartime scenarios over here. They're not worried about war. They're not worried about luxuries being cut off. You know, here you can freely still go to the store. You can go out to eat at the Ravina restaurant. You go to the club and pop a bottle still. You can do all these various different things. And you ain't doing that shit in Ukraine right now.
Right.
You ain't doing that shit in Syria. You know, Gaza, Palestine. You're not doing that over there, man. You over here worried about a goddamn building falling on your ass or a bomb going off, man. You see, but that's the thing. These people, these Americans are going to get caught off guard, man. These people, it's the same fucking two cars driving the block, man. Being loud as hell, man. You know? I can't wait till the Lord just stops this shit, man. God damn, this shit is annoying out here, bro. You know? But these people, man, they're not really prepared for a wartime scenario, man.
right.
Whereas your luxuries and your comforts is going to be completely gone, man.
Right.
You ain't, being in the wintertime and your heat and your electricity is rationed. You know what I'm saying? The heat of the summer in Texas and your AC is rationed. Energy rationed.
cyber attacks happen, man.
Right.
Planes falling out of the skies.
Yep. A leave the world behind scenario.
Yeah.
You know?
I got one to go with the details. Ezekiel 38:11.
thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages, I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates. Yep. People here walking. America ain't got no borders around it, them this country. People just come and go as they please. So people here are safe and comfortable, but that's not even set it up. Like I was saying, people aren't ready for no people ain't end time war. People ain't ready to go without food for at least a week. Right. Because they're dwelling safely here, man. America is an unwalled village, man. Right? Yep. Yep.
Psalm 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations.
Man.
They call their lands after their own names.
And who's the main one that be doing that, man? Who's the main one that does that worldwide? Esau, man. You know? America, Africa, you know, Rothschild Boulevard, you know what I'm saying? That's Esau that does that, man. He calls lands after his own names, and he feels as if this American dream or this Edomite structure is going to last forever. Esau truly thinks in his heart of hearts, as the scripture says that the heart is deep. Esau really thinks that he's going to obtain the birthright. You know what I'm saying? He really believes that he's going to obtain the birthright, bro. Like that's in his it's in his mind that, you know what? Yeah, I got a chance to actually do this.
But he's been so good at stealing and killing, man. And shit, he think he can steal it back. That's how this place was established. He's been stealing for so long. He's been stealing for so long. He gonna think I'm gonna touch it. I can steal anything. So that's what Esau thinks he can steal his birthright back. Yep, man. It's not gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen, man. You know, they really like it, but it's in them to do that, man. You know, like how Esau had the heart and the heart of Pharaoh.
Obadiah, verse 3. The Father thy heart hath deceived thee. Now there dwelleth in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? It is right there. You got it. Yeah, that's like the brother's going into, man. That's Esau's mind. So that's bro. These niggas really think he's fully persuaded, bro, that he's going to accomplish this new world order, bro. Right. Yeah. He's fully persuaded he's going to be able to beat death. He's going to be able to beat Yahushua when he returns. This nigga is fully persuaded, bro. You know. So like the other they mentioned earlier, man, Esau's about to be, he gonna get down for it, man. All right, you see, he about to get down for the crown. He about to, yeah, bro. He about to go. Esau about to go hard, bro, because he believes that, man. He believes if I can implant these niggas with this technology, I got it. It's a wrap. I got creation, man. You know, but the Lord is not gonna let him do it, man.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I'm just thinking now, bro. But the first instance in the scriptures where you read about somebody naming a land after their own name is Cain.
Yeah.
Enoch. And he called the land Enoch. He called the name of the city the land Enoch. Cain was the first, you know, according to the scriptures, that he's the first one to do that.
Yeah.
And then we know who that is in the reincarnation. That's Esau, man. And his posterity does that, man.
Yeah.
You know? Wow.
This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 24. It said, I have laid a snare for thee, O thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. You know, and like I said, this man think his house is going to continue forever. Like I said, but the Lord said he had set a snare for this man to fall into what? A ditch. All right. That's why he's thinking that he's going to come down and start, like say, WW3. He wants that to happen. He wants that to happen because what? He wants to set up where he's going to rise like a phoenix in the hat. And he's going to bring the world down, like say, from almost 8 billion to 500 million people. So where he can do what? So he can have everybody under his control and nobody that would be under the within the Lord. He want to take that away from him. That's why he want to put that C-hip in you. All right. But the Lord, like I said, all these things that he's setting up for, the Lord has set up for him to do it. All right. He got him in a trick bag.
Bag Tracy.
Jump to verse 31. It says, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. saith Yahweh, power of hosts. For the day is come, the time that I will visit thee. All right, that's why he's getting afraid now, because he's seeing all these different signs in the heavens.
Yep.
Now he's getting his drones trying to fly up there, see what investigate.
It's good too.
It's real.
He bring out the good shit.
Yeah.
He visiting. He visiting.
Yep. But these drones, and I say like, man, these drones that's getting shot down too. That's the angels of Yahweh Shema Shah doing that as well. But don't get it twisted. Esau doing that shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Esau doing that shit too.
He got some high level stuff. Basically, the energy that we use, he has certain mechanisms that we don't have to use gas, the sun. Well, we actually could use the sun, but more on a powerful level.
Yep.
You know, what else? Nuclear power, the wind. He has more sophisticated things that he can use in order to produce greater energy. He's bringing it out.
He got devices that can use, like, it operates off of pretty much like gravity boosters to a degree.
Yeah.
Whereas they hover and they move like a chariot. Like they really do.
I don't want to go too over.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it's just the truth.
Hey, bro.
It's just the truth.
Well, he got that from chariots.
You know, remember, man, the Most High made things 2 and 2. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't. It's not gonna. It doesn't. But the thing is that Esau Esau got some shit, but the shit that Esau got, it ain't touching Yahweh Shema Shai, man. It's not touching it. Like, you think of World War III that Esau just gonna use an F-16 fighter jet to get it? No, Esau gonna use that, but Esau gonna pull everything out that he has, man.
Right. And you got to remember something too. This is not his first time flying on the heavens.
Right.
The reason why they made Rockwell is to cover up a lot of technology that they would utilize. Right. The technology they got from the angel. Yep. I ain't trying to get trouble. Yeah.
It's just those two. You know,
Esau been blessed left hand down.
yes, that's part of this. That's a sword. Yeah. Like the Lord gave him the blessing of the sword. It ain't just a gun.
It's deep, bro.
That's a part of it.
It's technology. It's ingenuity. Make some shit to make you go like, oh.
If this nigga Esau got some shit, some technology, some AI out there, right? You could quote unquote talk to your dead grandma.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think he got weapons wise? Like, what do you think he got on that level?
That was on that movie Afraid. Basically, they brought a regular father. Hey, Steve. Hey, don't listen to he tripping.
Yeah.
They already doing that. They're doing that in funerals, to where you'll ask the person that's dead some questions, and based off of how they'll answer some questions, they'll be able to piece together a response. It's AI doing it. And people think it's actually doing it. Bro, that's the worst thing of technology, bro.
The chess beat the AI. People was worshiping, right?
With Chelsea B AI, they actually had like a grandma that did that. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense since he got a blessing. He didn't know it blessing would be wicked or righteous. And it's not a blessing, it's a blessing. So it makes sense for him to think the blessing he got, he's gonna go hard and move forever. The owner's telling us, okay, I got you to shoot back.
Exactly.
Now he's deceiving what it's like.
The deceiver right there. That goes deep, man. Like, you know, we're not saying too much because we don't want the stream to get cut straight. But being in this thing, man, like, you gotta really understand. You have to understand what Esau was blessed with. Esau wasn't given no low level. He wasn't given no low level blessing, bro.
He wouldn't just give an AK-47. A certain level of ingenuity that he had and the minds that he had to make certain things that make you really be at odds.
Mm-hmm.
But they have it to where you have something on your cell phone. Y'all probably seen this. You literally act like you snatchingly, put it in somebody else's hand, put it like 5 people's hands, and then put it on the screen.
Yep.
You know how profound that is?
Right. That's crazy.
Especially if you're trying to like have something cryptic.
Right.
You're the antenna. You're people are literally gonna be an antenna, bro.
I got to read something real quick. Go. Matthew 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, that's the key. If it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
That's right.
That's a heavy.
So as his name progresses, more technology will be brought out. That's gonna make you feel like, oh my God, this gotta be the Lord. Right. That's why the doctrine is gonna be so important that day too. And leadership.
He starts seeing all these things that are happening now. He's doing what he can to he's gonna bring out more things to overshadow certain things of the Lord, like you say, the chariots. He's gonna try to bring his signs of wonders upon the earth, so you can look at it like, damn. Eventually, he'll be like, well, this is your Lord, this is your God, but it's gonna be actually him. All right, best believe Esau has seen something in the skies that recently, where that's why the post said next week he's gonna open up 5 or 6 portals. Why are they doing that? Because they probably seen something like we gotta go further on the left hand side because we need more more weapons, because we see what's coming upon Earth. Esau, he's getting prepared. All right, he's getting prepared for World War III. And he also, like I say, getting prepared for the Lord. All right, he's getting prepared for the angels. Why do you think a few years ago he set up with the space military? Why is he setting all that up? Now we're starting to see they call orbs in the sky. Then he had drones following it. What happened to the orb? One of them I saw the orb get the light flash out the drone just dropped.
It just dropped. Yep.
Yep,
It
just dropped. He's like, how am I, how to defeat that? Now they saying, well, you know what? On the 24th, we're gonna open up some more portals.
The Pope. The Pope.
Think about it, put it this way. Where did you get the term Tesla from?
Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla. What was he known for? Times known.
Yeah, well, pretty much converting, making free electric, pretty much like free electricity, converting free energy. Excuse me. Yeah.
Portable energy to where it's stuck it by sticking it in the ground. He was able to generate energy that was going to be free for the world.
Mm-hmm. You got found in a hotel room dead right after it.
Right.
On the line. Yep.
So they have certain technology that could have elevated the world years ago. Okay, they keep it to themselves for control over the assets, bodies, and things like that.
You think that these cars can only operate off of gas? Like, you think that gas is the only, natural gas, I'd rather say, but all this gas, you think that's the man? No.
Jake took us car before you to Carolina or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, off straight water.
Yeah, electricity for the EV car, they did that back in the prison. So this ain't a new technology.
They have a saying. I'm sorry.
No, wait.
They have a saying pretty much like the technology, quote unquote, that you see today, man. It's really the technology that you see today, for lack of better words. They have a more advanced. It's more advanced from like 20 or 30 years, but they just ain't bringing it up.
Right. Including transportation.
Yep. Yeah.
Think about the cars, things that nature. You don't have to use it. But you got $1 trillion saying no, you're not supposed to convert this shit. Make it $1 trillion.
Yep.
Like, no. We want to keep on.
Yep.
We're gonna figure out a way to continue this enterprise. That's why it says basically to make it real, there'll be no flesh.
Yep.
They have to make a choice. This is how profound. They have to make a choice. Either they're gonna stop doing what they're doing and bring out the good shit for the world. That's why they're making and that's why I want to say this. Why do you think Tesla is over? This guy is going to be on the committee over that fourth not support branch, but basically the new branch of the military and space force, right?
Right. Yeah.
You think that's pushing? Did you let the tech? You think he just, you know, just bringing in a tech guy just because? Oh man, so he's a friend. Yeah, he can get the job done. No,
Friend of me looking at.
man, he bringing that in because there's certain technologies that's gonna be brought out real soon that they're gonna want to capitalize on.
Yep.
Right.
For Yahushua, I was going to ask you for Yahushua to say that for him to say that if it were possible that they shall deceive the very elect, that goes to show you it's going to be some high level shit that's getting ready to happen. You already seen it. Like I said, Esau is throwing shit out there because the chariots is out there too. But he's putting his technology out there in the midst of it to bring forth more confusion. Because he knows what's getting ready. He knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So he's he's opening the doors. Okay, I got some shit. Let's put it out there now. This AI that we got on our phones and all this kind of shit, man, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's the tip of the iceberg, man. It's the tip of the iceberg, man. It's crazy, man. Like we really here. Like, we really in the we in that time. We here, bro. Yeah.
That's something.
No. You ain't got this. I get what you asked. What you asked?
He said, basically,
Oh, I'm already here. Yeah, I'm gonna jump up. Verse 22. Matthew 24, verse 22. And it's
okay.
yep.
I ain't know back to 24.
Yep, because it goes down and talks about
that you brought out the
verse 24.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay, I didn't know.
It's two verses
Yeah,
above.
just read there.
Okay, yep. Matthew 24, verse 22. It says, and except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
Right, because this earth is falling apart underneath this man's leadership. Right? We're constantly making pollution in the air. You think it's going to have any side effects? Right? So he's going to have to make serious decisions on what's going to happen. That's why smart cities are going to be more popular. Right? That's why carbon friendly is going to be more popular, because his choices in the way is to put a stop to all this freely energy being used. By what? By basically putting a meter on each individual. Everybody's supposed to get a meter. You don't use this much, they can give it to you. You use too much. I'm turning you up.
Man, gonna hit you with that. You gonna go to the store? Nope. You wanna go buy a steak? Nah, bro.
Too much.
Your CO2.
Yes, too much CO2.
Consumption is too high.
Yeah, plus I seen those that tweet that you posted about so. That was me, nigga.
Right.
You can calm down.
And it sounds, but the thing is, it sounds funny. It sounds literally funny, but this nigga Esau is literally on that time right now. Like, you doing
Like that, listen me. It's like how Demolition Man moves. Everybody should watch that movie. That movie's profound. Exactly what he's trying to do. You are surveillance. Now it was very like to the point, but you gotta think. You watch Demolition Man say a word and you get, a ticket. Well, what's listening to you? How sophisticated that is. It's everywhere. Right? This is what we're seeing. We're seeing that reality come to fruition now. Bro. This man gonna have the game on. He's gonna have the game on lock. But they ain't gonna need no police force. They getting rid of the police force because they want to, and they taking people pictures. Right? 4K, all that shit in the stock market. Bro. They need to get rid of people. Pay people off. They're gonna issue in what AI is gonna be policing this people. And they already have AI bots policing places like China.
They got that speed. Man, did you see that article about that
Speedball.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I was thinking of. That shit crazy, bro. You ain't outrunning that shit. No, you ain't outrunning that. Your ass gonna get mowed right there. Get mowed down. That's a
China's straight. don't know if you seen that story that what the media was telling now. Jackie Chan's son got caught smoking weed. That made that nigga Jackie Chan do a public apology, made him around just to humiliate him. And very strict over there. Surveillance is everywhere. You think we got cameras here? There's a shitload of this wires everywhere, there's cameras everywhere. Damn, constantly policing the people. You say something bad about the government, you're not gonna be around train to get some nigga parts.
Oh yeah, I seen that video where a dude tried to get on pretty much no. They had a space blast on the billboard and everything like that.
Total. You know, you had too much ice cream in the week. Guess what? That's points. Yeah, I think how do they know that? And the Huawei phone is light years better than the Apple. I'm pretty sure that was a Huawei phone in which they were grabbing the screen and passing it to each other. That's what type of time they on over there in China. So that surveillance, that technology is very sophisticated. They're able to control the masses.
You mentioned demolition, man. I just pulled it up to see like what year it was like supposed to be trade in. Was it 2032?
Yep, 2032, 2030. Yep, they keep on saying 2035. Yep. Next 10 years. The next 10 years, AI gets more and more smarter. Right? It's like it's crazy because you talk about AI like it's Santa Claus.
Right.
It's here, but it ain't here. Right. You know? They continue to get stronger in the next 10 years. How do you think, how much control you think that's gonna have?
Bro, like look at what's that movie? Terminator, man.
Yeah.
That's what all that shit. Pretty much Terminator is about AI pretty much getting so damn smart that it took over. And pretty much it looked at humans as the enemy. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. You know, they created a technology that could pretty much, and it was weaponry for the military, and it eventually got so damn it got so damn smart it turned over. It started taking over. Yeah, Skynet. iRobot's another one. Shit, remember that movie Minority Report?
Yeah.
Right, niggas like that, the thought police, and then you think the wrong thought. The niggas on your head, it was on your head, right there. You know, free crime. You know, I'll finish this up for you. It says for verse 22, and except those days should be shortened. I'm gonna read it again. Matthew 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
That said the elect, it's gonna be nasty work out here. Yep. It's gonna be nasty work out here. Just the time we can wait for it. Just the time we can no?
Yep.
That's why I said in Revelation to rejoice in the glad of the evidence about that elect. So everything we learn now in that day, but we put it in use.
The internet going out. It's gonna be big time.
Yo, that's when Yahweh Shah said, he says, when these things come upon the earth, shall I find faith on the earth, for lack of better words, man. Your faith is going to have to be skyrocket high.
Right.
But the only way that your faith can be skyrocket high is if Yahweh Bashim Shai he puts it in your spirit, man. You're not going to be able to get out of this out of just carnally trying to think your way out of some shit. That's not what it don't work that way.
And
The spirit got to be like the spirit of Yahweh Bashim. The spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai got to be on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what that word comforter means. When you get that word in the Greek, it literally means a spirit, a divine spirit on you to be able to undergo heavy trials of persecution, man. It's a divine spirit that got to be on you, man.
You be able to keep in touch with God. Like you one brother, maybe by yourself. Never know. That day,
it's not gonna be popular to be Israelite.
right?
It's not gonna be popular to be Israelite.
It ain't gonna just and you ain't just gonna get it out of fucking nowhere, bro. You've been bullshitting this whole time, taking something and now all the spirits is gonna jump like no. It starts exactly like the other said. It starts now. These experiences that the Lord is putting us through right now.
See, building the faith up. See, alternate to the time until we get rid of it.
Yep. Yep. So
So Jake did this shit.
yeah, that's what the Christian church teaches you. You know, don't think about it in that day. It's gonna be given to you what to speak.
Right.
But here it is, you living your life like a damn demon all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what the hell is going on. Don't know prophecy. You know, you ain't studying, you ain't reading.
You ain't speaking against you. Here it is, you mad at the men of the Lord, speaking out against this, but you ain't saying one thing against it, against this happening.
Yeah. You know, so you think the Lord gonna be dealing with you in that day? You gonna be left to your own devices, man.
The precept just back I love. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." You know, just like the verse going into, man. He that's going to be saved out of it is the elect. The ones that was out here toiling, you know what I'm saying, and going through it, and speaking the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know. Not just some random guy, you know, that came out and said, "I'm an Israelite," you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden he thinks that at that time you're gonna be saved.
Yep.
You know, it's just that, like I'll read it again. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break the yoke of Salak. Verse 7. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, so he shall be saved out of it. That's the time of Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? Alas, the day is great. You know, the day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's why it goes into Amos, what is the 5th chapter? It talks about, you know, them that wish upon the day of the Lord, but they don't know what they wish for. You know? Yeah.
Talking a lot like that. So this dude, if I can just add this dude, D2, Donald J. Trump, you know, he done already put it out there. He about to do the most mass deportation, you know, in history. So that's going to get with you tribes, man. You know what I'm saying? He was the one talking about building the wall. I think people forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about building the wall so you couldn't even, you know, come over here, man. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that about the biggest deportation, mass deportation, the beginning of that is your tribes, man. You know, that's what
You saw Sirach 22:16 in the GDT. And would it be to be put into a building so firmly that an earthquake cannot shake it loose? A person can be trained to use reason in good sense so well that they keep their head when a crisis comes. That's excellent. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying that's what you want, man. And like your brother said, it ain't come by night. It takes you being able to participate. Right. Come out here, you know what I'm saying? Not only teach, but live what you're saying, be held accountable. Be held accountable for what you say is true. Like, okay, you know, most people ain't willing to be held accountable.
The other ones, somebody got the other ones I mentioned to read down a little bit on that Jeremiah the 30th chapter.
Down. So it's a lot in that chapter. Yeah.
Read verse 10. The other ones I mentioned says, "Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, thou shalt be in rest, and be quiet, and thou shalt make him afraid." You know, and that's what we're looking for, man, the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking forward to what's next here in this kingdom, because it's hopeless, really. Like if you an average person, you walking around, you're saying, "Man, is this really it?" You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna die. And my kids are gonna have to keep doing what they same thing that I've been doing for
After
years.
hear this shit,
this will be even worse for us, bro. Let this shit continue. Our kids will be, they will be living for 15 minutes this eat bones. That's all they got to do. There's no alternative, bro.
it's the height of America. Swinging and banging. That sounds absolutely horrible. Sounds absolutely horrible.
know it's shit sound trash.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit sounds so damn bad, sound like the car just broke down and just stopped.
Because he knew we was playing, we was like, shit, whack. Man, he gonna swing his hand. Come on, man.
Right.
Get your sister, bitch. You done had that sister since 05. Trash shit. This shit whack.
Yeah, shit being played out. Shit's played out. Like going back to the point, like I'm saying, man, like Jacob Trump, like the Lord promised to save, man. Going back when you read your house out was basically training up a disciple. See, how do you think that they had? How do you think they were able to go through what they went through, man? After your house out, send it back up to the Father, man. But they went through that experience. They seen it. They actually witnessed. They witnessed miracle, man. You even had Peter. They were a part of it, man. Yahushua gave them power to go out the hill. Yahushua built them up. All right, for when he was going to go back unto the Father, man. See, but Yahushua promised that when he's going to be with us to the end, bro. Even in these times, man. See, going back until when Peter walked on water, bro. That was a test, bro. You think Yahushua sent them? They sent them on. You think Yahushua didn't know a storm was going to come, bro? Right. When he sent them on, yeah, y'all go ahead. He said Yahushua. Yeah, exactly. And when you read in Matthew, Matthew only account for the gospel where it actually says that Peter walked on water. Man. The other gospel they have the account, but it don't mention that Peter walked on water. When you read in Mark, it talks about how Yahushua sent them on. It said that was at like around evening time, so around 6. Bro, he said they was out there struggling all the way until the fourth watch. The fourth watch is from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., bro. They was out there paddling for hours, bro. You can imagine how exhausted they was. And the whole time, when you read it, Mark, it said that Yahushua was watching them the whole time, bro. Testing them to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see. Then I'm going to come. What did he do? He came at the right time. Just like the other example when they was on the ship and the storm came, man. See, Yahushua was testing, giving them that experience, man. See? Just like he's doing with us, bro. That's why we go through particular things. Every brother, each individual brother, you know what I'm saying, go through particular things in their life, man. The Lord is showing us, giving us that experience, man. Ultimately, to look, lean upon me. I got you, bro. But that's what Peter said, man. You know, Peter stepped outside, and that showed you the power of faith, bro. That showed you the power of faith. That with faith, bro, the impossible becomes possible, bro. Yeah, you able to defy the laws of physics and all that shit, man. What this world deems the law, you know, the natural law of nature, man. Peter walked on water, bro. When you was locked in on your house, how he was doing it, bro. It wasn't until he took his eyes off the house and started noticing the circumstance, like, damn, I'm walking on water. Oh shit, big ass wave. Then he started sinking, bro. But your house was done to catch him immediately when he called out. Just like your house is gonna be here with us, man. When we call out to the Lord in the time we get ready to come into.
It's that example. Went to the food, those 4 lepers. It was like, well, there's a famine over here, we were sure gonna die. So second king.
Yeah, it is.
If you go to the Syrians, we said, look, man, look, we can get some food, then the people might die as well. But the point of that is, it got to their faith. Yeah, their faith, man. That's what so they came to the camp of the Syrians, I believe. There was food, gold, silver, clothes, but it took them to the point where faith to make a decision like, maybe we'll go here to die. No, let's go ahead and go. The Lord gave them food, man. Gold, raiment, everything, man. Go take those miracles. It's going to have to get to that point for us to see those miracles, right?
Strong has got to have that faith. All right. The Lord is spiritually prepping us for what's to come. That's why you can't be like average nigga out here that think he can jump into a Slim Jim, snap back into a Slim Jim when the time really hits, when Jacob Trouble really hit home. So we got to be spiritually prepped. And seeing the Lord is setting things up, and if you're not ready for what's to come, then the Lord you got to believe the Lord is not dealing with you. What the scripture say in Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, strength of our salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. If you're not reading, studying, prepping yourself for what's to come, how are you going to have that wisdom on what's to do when time comes? How are you going to have that knowledge on how to maneuver when these times come?
Yeah, how you going to? It's like a pop. It's like a pop quiz.
Yeah.
Test. You ain't studying for the test, though. You pop quiz. You know what I'm saying? But here it is. The teacher letting you know throughout the week, hey man, you know you might want to study up on this. You know, just don't be surprised there's a pop quiz. But you got the slackers that was bullshit, not paying attention, and then the pop quiz comes, You think at that time you're just gonna eureka? It's gonna be a eureka moment. It's gonna be given to you. No, you're not gonna know what to do.
Right.
You're not gonna know the answers, but those that were studying gonna know.
How you gonna wait on the Lord all of a sudden you ain't been practicing on waiting? Right. You know what I'm saying? Bro, hey man, we coming into the time where food gonna be scarce. The Lord promised that his service gonna be. See, so the whole day it's gonna be a waiting game. We have to wait on the Lord, bro. But out of that faith, like it says in Hebrew, bro, it's impossible. Without faith, it's impossible. Faith is big, bro. That's the key, bro. You know?
Yep. Without faith, it's impossible to please Yahweh Shai. But at the same time, the scriptures tell you that there's nothing impossible with God. Without faith, it's impossible to please Him. But when you do please the Lord, there's nothing impossible for Him to do for you. You know what I'm saying? That's man. Hey, that's heavy, man.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Faith of a mustard seed.
Well, just the experience. It's like your faults. The Lord beat you if you try. If you may even try. Right? It's, hear the truth. This is walk about. They're going to listen to this camp, this bad camp. It's not really serious. The saints about to come to pass. We all pray that we can pay attention. It's going to be a doozy. They underestimate the severity of it. It's going to be tried. We can be tried. You start thinking about everything that can happen wrong, but shit, you got to uplift your faith right now. Well, you got to think about, well, man, the Lord will take care of it. Uplifting yourself.
Speak life. Speak life into your daily life, man. You know, don't speak death into your life, man. At the end of the day, the scripture says what? Life and death is in the power of the tongue, man. Belief starts with that. It gotta be that seed in your mind. Because either you can believe in life or you can believe in death. Choose ye this day which one you going. Choose you this day which one you want. You know what I'm saying? You believe death into your life, that shit gonna come. It's gonna come.
It's a Rock 34:12 in the GNT. I have been in danger of death many times, but I have always been able to escape by relying on past experience.
Hey, going to do certain things. You might have a business and have that much feeling, that much stress you out. But you get another business, or you should. Say you know how to maneuver because of their experience. Think about this. Look at Paul. Look at Peter. Peter, every time I get down, this is what I person to do. Fuck up. I think about Peter, how he kept it, how he failed. Man, he didn't mean to. Flesh is weak. He said that to Peter. He said that to Peter before. You pray, the flesh is weak. The spirit is willing. The flesh is weak. You might make a mistake, but keep going. That's what the Lord is. If this thing, you coming into bed, it ain't gonna be peachy clean. You ain't gonna be tempers gonna be glaring.
Talk about Peter, he rejected the Lord too, 3 times. I'm saying, but he was the flesh. So out of that fear, he reacted, denied the Lord in that time. So it's like he still came back. I'm saying,
Man, because the Lord told him he was going to reject. He was like, man, look, before the cock crows, the cock gonna crow 3 times, and you're gonna reject me 3 times before the cock crows. You know what I'm saying? But what did Peter do? It was Peter like, Con, I don't mind, hey, Con. Oh, he was like, man, you crazy. I ain't finna deny you. Man, what? Man, you sound crazy. It happened. That's why when it happened, he was like, dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
That's it.
You know, that's heavy, man. So it's like when you think about it, it's like, bro, like the Lord knows that you're gonna mess up. He knows that you're gonna f up big times at times, man. In this walk, you're gonna fuck up bad sometimes, man. You're gonna be like, damn, and you're gonna feel like the Lord ain't dealing with you. But the Lord, that doesn't give you the green light to sin, or you know what I'm saying? But bro, Yahweh Shah knows our frame is weak. He knows that you're gonna mess up before you even mess up. He knows you're gonna do it.
It's not in the book.
Ain't no room for boasting. Because all of us deserve death. Even with us doing this work right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You think that oh yeah, I'm out there preaching right now. I'm worthy. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, man. Your righteousness, the righteousness that you think that you got, it's Yahweh Shah's righteousness that's gonna get you about it. Not you. Not you. Nope. You know, I got go first. I know you.
Hebrews 3, verse 13 and 14. Because what we're doing now, we're our words we're preaching, we get to absorb brothers, even through the lessons, through the videos on highways and byways, and also towards one another, even in confidentiality with one another, brother. I said, verse 13, but exhort one another daily while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. For we are made partakers of Mashiach, if we hold the beginning of our covenant steadfast unto the end. We got to continue to hold that covenant. We got to stay steadfast in it. Like you say, you can't let the flesh win. But I would say we're not perfect. But the thing is, what does it say? A wise man fall down 7 times. Yeah, righteous man fall down 7 times. Raise yourself back up. Continue going.
But to the times going forward. Right. Like I said, this ain't clean, so times we're living in.
No, real quick. This is Luke 17 and 10. So likewise, when ye shall have done all things which are commanded you, say we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which was our duty to do. We can do 1,000 videos every second of the day. At the end of what you're doing, some of the Lord, we're still unprofitable. That's why I don't make room to be boasting or bragging, man. We just remain humble.
We're doing what we're supposed to do. We're doing literally what we're commanded to do. You think you deserve a reward because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing? Right. I mean, but the Lord gonna still reward you. You know, at the end of the day. But you're not looking for no handout. You know what I'm saying?
They do enough.
Right. You know,
Do your job. Right.
You do your job, but even when you do your job, sometimes the best reward comes unexpectedly. You can just be doing your job normal, then all of a sudden you get a promotion. You had no idea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just comes. You just been working. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because you was just doing what the hell you was supposed to be doing, man. Not murmuring and complaining and shit. It's just easy to do in this world. It's easy to do in this truth. The Lord don't like that shit either.
When we go into Luke 14 chapter, it talks about that. Not to put yourself in a high place. Yeah. The other said, man's faith is already. Take yourself in the highest place. That's a more honorable man come. He said, your faith. Somebody say, hey, come. They call you out and tell you, hey, you need to go down, man. You right here, you need to be right here, you need to be right here. Saying, but it's better for you to take the lowest place than for them to say, hey, what's that? You here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I got a quick one. Luke 22, because we was mentioning Peter. All right, this is Luke 22, verse 31. It says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. See that? So it's like, man, look, the head of the church was he was like, man, look, Satan's desiring to sift you. So how much more us? All these various different things that are around us in our daily life, you know what I'm saying? Your circumstances that you can be going through, you know, the temptations that mess with you, your faults. That's Satan trying to sift you to make you fall out, man. And that word, can somebody get that word sift real quick? Because I think it goes into an inward agitation of the mind. To the overthrow of your faith. Mm-hmm. To the overthrow of your faith. Luke 22:31. You know, when something's agitated, it's being shaken. You know, like you could have some still waters and you start shaking that mug and it's rumbling. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's being agitated.
It's that word for sift, Strong's G4617, Sinizo. It says to sift, to shake, and I can say to it. It says figuratively by the inward agitation to try one's faith to the verge of overthrow.
It says the inward agitation to try one's faith to the verge of overthrow. You see?
Take it to the edge.
Take you to, like the Lord will take you there. He will take you there with certain scenarios, situations to the verge of overthrow. Now, Peter, do you think Peter was overthrown whenever he was walking on the water? He started to sink. No, the Lord was right there with him. Then the Lord gonna let him just sink? You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, help me. Nah, man, so you believe this far and you gave up? Nah. Yeah. He was looking down at him. No, that didn't happen. Lord stuck his hand out and pulled him right back up. Immediately. You know, so it says that he said, but look, Satan desired to sift you as wheat, but I have prayed for you. And if Yahweh Shai prayed for you, hey, the Heavenly Father, you know what I'm saying? I got it. Look, I prayed for you, man. There's men on the planet Earth walking right now that's either here on this earth or that's in the spirit world. The Lord prayed for you that you're going to make it, man. He prayed for you, man. He prayed for your faith to endure in that time, man. Like straight up, man. You got to believe that.
Right now it's time. I ain't saying support. I said support, man. Hey, mine is very, very tricky. You start getting nervous, things come out. Also, things come out. You got to make sure that everything is about the mission. You get the job. Things can get real crazy.
Yep. And the Lord can put you in some scenarios, situations that'll be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's happening here? Man.
I looked up a cross reference to that verse that you brought out. Went to Job, the first chapter.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep.
So, it just gives you that example of Job too. You know what I'm saying? Because, that's what Satan was trying to do to Job, man. He was trying to set them. Like the Muslim mental man, it was the Lord putting him through that tribulation. And he overcame at the end. Even though, if you read the book of Job, man, it goes through his friends trying to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? Job, the person is lying, you know what I'm saying? Just to give, might not give it goes, not with more, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, the Lord returned unto him everything, more than everything that he had before he lost everything.
Yep. So, man, when the Lord prayed for you, man, scriptures tell you in John the 10th chapter, man, there's no man that you can't be plucked out. He was like, man, nobody can pluck them out of my Father's hand. Nobody. It don't matter what's going on, man. Look, you good. If Yahweh Shai pray for you, you good, man.
That's an active person from the Lord. You didn't have to give it this level to pray for it. It's from a person.
Yeah.
It's being,
That's it.
This is 1 Corinthians 15, verse 57. But thanks be to Yahweh, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Therefore, my beloved, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
You talk about faith and bounding and all this noise that start happening.
Hey, like they are going to continue. Lord, because we got the victory.
Oh boy.
It went to Peter, like say going into Job. All right. The Lord let him know, hey, you continue abounding, all right, continue doing the work, then what? You gonna receive the victory. One thing through Peter, what? Because of your Howard shot. Right? Because he's up there on the right hand side, all right, constantly praying for us, as priest was mentioning, bro. We got this victory. We just got to continue on that path. Right? Like you're going with the second Ezra 7, all right, verse 5 and 6. You got the fire on one side, got the water on the other side, but what the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right, and we can see it. Keep your eyes single. Go on and stay focused and continuing. Might get knocked down, get back up, just keep moving. And we know when we keep going, the Lord got the victory is at hand. Things will get rough. But do we supposed when things get rough, we're supposed to sit down and lay down? No. Just like when you're working out. Hey, give me 1-2 more reps. Just keep going.
Yep. Max out, man. Keep going. You're on that bench press. You're doing one more. You feel like you're struggling, but you got that spotter there. It's going to help. That's going to help you.
Yep.
The angel, spiritual spotters, man.
That's right. That scripture said, "Be unmovable, man." That's a high level of faith, man. That'll, which what gets you there. This living water, man. There's a scripture, remind me of a scripture, and I believe it's in Psalms that says something to be like a tree that's planted by the water.
Oh,
Psalms. That's what I thought. The first chapter, yeah.
I'll get it for you real quick. Even when you look back through the scriptures, all those men that we read about, David, all those men of extreme faith, man, all of them have one thing in common: what? They experience. They had Shalom. They were built up, man. See, the Lord was dealing with those men till they got to that point to where, like David, when he was keeping the sheep. The Lord was dealing with him that whole time while he was the keeper of the sheep, man. Yep. That's why he explained the song, and then what did they do? Ultimately made him ready for the biggest battle of his life, man. You see, that's what the Lord doing with us, bro. Experience, man. The Lord is dealing with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though we catching hills, bro, that's a part of that experience, a part of that boot camp. Man. It's a part of the boot camp that the Lord is putting us through, man. Yep. Well, that word experience literally means to be tried out. It means to try out. You break that word down to etymology. So when you experience something, that means that you've been or you're being tried out. That's why the scriptures say, taste and see how good the Lord is. You taste something by experience. Right? I can't tell a brother how a dish tastes that he never tasted. I can explain it. Oh man, it's like this. He ain't gonna know because he ain't never tried it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never actually experienced it for himself. Man. That's how we know that the Lord is good, bro. Right? You cook some food and you ain't never made it before. You taste it. It may not be the way that you like it the first time. But I guarantee the next time that you cook it, it's gonna be better. Based upon it, that happened to me a couple weeks ago. I made some pasta. I used the wrong kind of creamer, or like heavy cream. I used some almond milk by mistake. I was like, bro, this shit's nasty. I'm like, what? And I was like, you know what? It's that almond milk I use. So I know next time I ain't gonna use that, and it's gonna be better. I already know what it is. I had to learn by experience. So I was mad. It's great.
They're saying that the experience is the best teacher, man. You cannot get past experience. That's why that been there, done that gets you a long way, man. In this life, man. You already went through it. You know what I'm saying? So the next time you come up to that, you already know how to deal with it.
What's that scripture? Sarah talking about how man travel. I would get that scripture that you have for first, but that's going into experience. This is Psalm chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 1, but the point is in verse 3. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in its season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper.
Because this knowledge represents life, man. You know what I'm saying? That being unmovable, man. The scriptures get you there, man, because that being unmovable is having a high level of faith. You know what I'm saying? Which the only way to get to that level is by way of this knowledge, man, which is the living waters, which is life, bro. You know, it all comes full circle, man. That's being unmovable, bro. What?
You got it.
This is Rock 34 and 9. It says, a man that had traveled knoweth many things, and he that had much experience would declare wisdom.
See, it says he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. See, like you have wisdom, you know, but you got to apply the wisdom that's been given. And when you apply the wisdom that's been given, that's when you actually have understanding. That's when you understand. So somebody got game. You know, there's you know, somebody could be giving you the game on something. You know what I'm saying? And like you ain't taking heed to what's being said. That person that's telling you probably been through it already.
Both of them.
Yeah.
That's why I said on the 14 before. Sirach, have been called upon me for sake. Say, tell them it's right there. Everything is in the book for us to go by. You know, that's why I was going to say, this word like a lamp unto thy feet. You know, you need a lamp. Light is important, but you got to watch where you're going. You live in a dark place. So this is what's getting us through the Bible is helping us to navigate through the dark place.
Going into, you know, Psalm 23rd chapter, man, it's the valley of the shadow of death. So like it says in Proverbs, I believe the 4th chapter, might be the 6th chapter, but you know, the word Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is that lamp, that light, you know, that guides us in this dark world, you know, to be able to maneuver and make decisions, move around, you know, to where we can, you know, live, you know what I'm saying? According to the word Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you know, because everybody else is walking around in darkness, stumbling, you know what I'm saying? They're blind, you know, like the scriptures say, you know, stumbling what they know not, you know what I'm saying, falling, you know. But hey, we have that lamp, man, to where we can use the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to maneuver in this world to where, you know, we have a chance according to the Lord's mercies, you know.
Dodge all the pitfalls, the lie before the traps and shit.
Right.
You're not even Satan devices.
Right, God, yeah. God, everybody they're falling into a ditch, and then you know you got the word you have about man. You oh shit, well, shit, you can move around.
Yeah, say Satan. You know what I'm saying? Moving around, seeking. You made a mouth. You got that light. You can see. You know what I'm saying? You in the dark. You walking like you can't be walking going to a village at night. You can't see. You can't see the line like no light. You know, you can see things if you have that light. But it's one more to this, bro. It's so Rock 34 and verse 10. It says, "He that have no experience knoweth little, but he that have traveled is full of prudence."
And he that had no experience knoweth little. You know, that's why it's best, man. You know, when you come into this thing, you know, you can't think that you just know it all, or you just, you know, you don't really know anything. You don't really know anything to a degree because you haven't gone through shit like you haven't really gone through anything yet, man. You know, you haven't really gone through nothing. We still going through little things, but like look at our apostles, man. They've gone through things, man.
Yeah.
They've been through it and still going through it, man. So it's like, bro, like, you know, they give us the game, they give us the knowledge. They've gone through it and they're going through it still. You know? That's why when the apostles mentioned, you know, these individuals, you know, falling out and doing this and doing that, yada yada, like, man, it's like, man, you don't think that we ain't seen this 30 years ago? You know? I be telling y'all, we warning y'all from experience, don't do X, Y, and Z because this is going to be the outcome. And you got individuals, nah, y'all just a bunch of yada. And they end up.
It might be different for me if I do. Try to say, I got this.
Yeah, exactly. That I got the spirit. I got it. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got it.
Verse 11, it was Proverbs 6:22. Just
Verse 11, it says, "When I traveled, I saw many things, and I understood more than I can express. I was oftentimes in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things."
when you get that experience, like you mentioned about the apostles, and like I said with that light as well, that experience with the light gets brighter, so you can see more things that may be coming around you. All right, you won't get caught blindside. So when you get that experience, now you can tell somebody else, now watch out for this, watch out for that. You know, and what that make you? You become more of a watchman. You're a watchman now. You're seeing things that come. You don't want to follow someone that got experience and basically utilizing their life. Well, now if you let that person get far away from you, what's going to happen? Your life is not as bright. You won't see certain things. All right. So the experience goes amazing. It's very major when you're trying to go through life. All right, especially since we got this spirit, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, you know, through that spiritual life. Oh yeah. You got someone to have that guidance to help you get through these things. Have seen things before. That's like when old school, oh, you know, young buck. I've been dealing with this. I know what to do when this happens or when that happens. Why? Because what? They got experience what's going on. Now through the spiritual eye, now we're seeing this light that's being shined all over. Now we can call out certain things. We can't, you know, we ain't gonna get hit with the okie doke.
Yep.
We see the things that Esau is doing.
Yep. An experienced fighter can see a combination before the opponent even throws. They can see they can see their opponent setting up a trap, you know, trying to counter them. They can see all that, you know. But it takes experience to it takes experience to be able to actually see that kind of stuff. And that's not easy. That's for a fighter to do, like for them to see what kind of punches coming before he becomes. It's a no.
That's replay.
Yeah, man, you know, like somebody like Floyd Mayweather, man, like you, Crawford, and Crawford's known to it. He's known for adjusting. Like he knows how to adjust. But being in this truth, you gotta know how to adjust. You know.
And when it's only being broken, everything slows down. And now you see the shit coming in. The shit slow down. You look bad, and you slow it down, bro. It's gonna talk to you about how y'all know this. That's good. You see the shit coming in.
Yeah.
And you slow it down. Like you slow down for it. See it. You know, so 3 minutes.
Yeah, like on the highway, bro. These demons on these people when you're driving. I've noticed that through the spirit. I can tell that a person gonna make one of them jacked up ass moves that'll cause a wreck, man. And we can see that shit before it happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, boy, the spirit is bad, man.
Yeah. Scripture saying how wisdom gonna meet you on every thought.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Every other week, and 6:35 is bad. People,
That's what the worst news ever seen.
every other week when I'm going to work, there's always some kind of bad rain. So we're like, cut off all the lanes. It's just one lane available.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm sitting in traffic. I'm talking about, I'll be there either for an hour sitting in traffic, 2 hours. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, my mind's something. I hope somebody better be dead. Bro, you sitting in traffic for 2 hours. You're like, you know what I'm saying?
Come to find out, it's just the car on the side of the path.
Right.
Yeah,
Everybody knows.
Moving slow. I'm talking about you would think, like you said, you would think somebody died. You would think somebody scraped up on the ground, pulling over somebody sitting out there, tire flat, they over here standing with their head on the hill, and they going to standing there. I'm like, bro, look, get your ass out the way.
Later too.
Bro.
Not that trash. See bricks.
Yeah.
You be getting the brakes too.
Old Carby Jack there.
Look over, fall, fire.
Watch this. You know. But did you have one? Did you have? I got one. Wait. Job 17:9, it says, the righteous also shall hold on his way, and he that hath clean hands shall be stronger and stronger. And the way that you clean your hands is via Teaching is truth.
Psalms 19.
Our word will say, young man, cleanse your way. You know, you clean your hands by you clean your hands by warning the flock. So it says that the more that you clean your hands, the stronger and stronger you become, which you get that experience, man. Like we was going through earlier, and you're gonna, you know, at that time, it's gonna be shown who the Lord dealing with, man, because you're gonna be stronger and stronger in that time. You're building up your strength now. Spiritual strength. Okay. Yep, that spiritual strength is being built up now, man. You know, you can't expect to go to a track meet. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't expect to win, but you ain't put no kind of work in. You ain't did no kind of practice. You ain't did no kind of conditioning, nothing. You know, no, you're gonna get your ass smoked. You know? That's all I have. What time you know? We probably 15. Oh yes, we probably. Unless, I mean, whatever brother got. All right, so with that, and we pray this was the edifying camp. As always, we want to first and foremost give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Dash. We want to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone, and taught us the truth, and that's what teaching us truth. And much peace, love, and salutation to the elect. Until next time, Lord willing, to say shalom.
Shalom.